Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my PGA Play, some more PGA Tour 2K23. I thought we'd finish the week before I go off for my operations and my Cairo and all sorts of crap, and I'm probably going to be laid up for the weekend in the Apex Hounds Society in the French Classic at Font-la-Reine by BS Petty. This is a 3-round society, guys. We are in round 3. I am currently sitting in 7th place, so on for a top 10 finish in the Apex Hounds Society, which is no mean feat. There's some top boys playing in there, and it's one of the biggest societies on the game. But let's see how we get on. There's another Welsh boy, Chili Pip. Him and Pesky Peanut, I think, are brothers, used to play quite a lot, and they are, he is anyway, at minus 27. I'm on minus 25, so that's the boy I want to keep up with. Alright, par 5 opener, 550 yards. Play up this right side, let the wind take me back. Let's have a nice drive to start. The wind isn't going to bring me over enough. And we're going to have to play a bit of a shot-shaping shot round this tree.
And setting up around 215 yards out.
It's going to be tricky in these winds, guys. This is going to be tricky in these winds. I think I'm going to play the 197. And I'm going to play it around these trees. Let's see. Now, I don't think it's going to come round enough. That's not bad. That's not a bad effort at all. That's going to kick on up. And that is actually a gloriously shaped shot. Can't speak. Shaped shot into this par 5.
Done. That's a nice little approach shot.
So, yeah, boys, as I mentioned, got an operation.
This putt is for eagle.
Today, actually, the day you'll be watching this, and also obviously still got my sciatic problems, so I'm not having fun, but we are still competing, still getting your videos out.
This one's tracking. And
still making eagles.
Now that was a golf
and
shot.
There we go, 2 under through the first hole, and that's a great start. That's a great start. Let's see what the boys are setting the pace. So D-Lose at 35 through 9, 10 Bob's there at 34 through 10. Awesome player, 10 Bob, one of the top 20 in the world, maybe even be top 10 in the world, that fella. So big caliber players in this society, guys. So par 4, 468 yards, 40 mile per hour wind. Just play at this bunker. I shouldn't be able to hit the bunker in these winds, and that should take us nicely into the middle of the fairway, which it does.
Good shot.
And we are left with 157 yards in. For those who haven't caught some of my videos of late, I have actually, no, this is left to right at my feet, left to right in the air. I'm going to deal off this a little bit. I have now, oh, that's a horrible push. Look at my swing and the fast, that ain't coming right. Even with my feet in that 12 mile per hour wind. Perfect distance.
Okay with that.
Just a terrible swing line, as always. This dual sense edge, I don't know what's worse, this one on my old purple controller, which is why I changed it. But the tempo is better with this controller. So I've been watching a lot of the top players, mind, and their swing lines are just as shabby. So I don't know if the game's just given up on swing lines or the controller's given up on the game, but that should come back. Oh, it didn't turn back.
And about 5 feet to go.
Oh, the break was past the hole.
Looking good.
My eyes deceive me. Damn.
Just nice.
That would have been a nice putt to make. All right, 2 under for 2. We'll take that. Opportunity there. So anyway, yeah, it's also like I was saying, guys, I've set my clubs to static. I had skills that kept changing the power on, so I'm leaving the power skills on my driver, my woods, and my hybrid, because I get extra distance out with the bunker weirdly on my hybrid, which is a good little skill. But I have taken the power skills off my irons and my wedges, so my distances are now way more static, and that is way more under my control. Let's not go that far. Let's go to the edge of the green. Because I know my swing line is awful.
Heading a little bit to the left on the approach.
It will also push it right. And this should just run at the pin. It's a nice shot. Nice shot.
Nice shot into this.
Thanks, John. I'm glad you agree, my friend. 134 greens. Not my favourite, as you boys know. These always throw me, these greens. Never know if they're going to turn or not. That one didn't turn, but thankfully caught the right edge. And we're 3 under through 3. Nice start. Gentle start, easing ourselves in. Can we be competitive in the Apex Hounds Society against the top players? 10 Bob is powering through. Big ding dong battle between him and D-Loot. Tuopi 1919 is also up there.
Wind is blowing left to right on this one.
I've also had to reset, so if I deloft this a little, we should get that. I had
Really
to
nice
what's it called? When you reconfigure your database on your PS5, because the game kept crashing and my recordings wouldn't record anymore.
And here's our second
Format,
shot on the fourth.
I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I've been fiddling around with a database on my PS5 to try and get new content out, because I recorded a couple of. Oh, that was nearly a chip and eagle. A couple of.
Okay,
I should have
here's your
putted
putt
that
for birdie.
really. Wasn't paying attention there. I could have putted that off the edge of the green.
This putt's good so far.
Yeah, I recorded some amazing rounds, guys. I shot an 18 through 18 on one course. Thought I'd had all the recordings, had an albatross, had an eagle, and it just wasn't recording. Every time I ended my recording, it said unable to record. So I freed up a load of disk space, and I've reformatted the hard disk
Here
as well.
comes a par 4.
I'm hoping that solves the problems. Let's see. Aim up this left side of this par 4. Wind will bring me back. Thankfully, all the wind is left to right for me, which works in my favour with my horrible push. You saw my push then.
25 yards away.
It is correct in my swing for me. I do have a 125 in the bag now, and I know that without having to mess around too much. Slight de-loft and spin, just because of the 12 mile per hour wind. Well, not with this footing actually. Let's reset that. Let's go back to 125 and leave it exactly as it was. Aim out on this left hand side. Uh-oh. I've actually pushed that one. That's going to go way right.
Left.
Stay up there.
And from 25 feet.
Wow. I'm amazed that stayed there. This is a horrible putt. Ugh. Rather be putting it than chipping it from off the green down there, mind. So, give it our best shot. We'll give it our best shot. 1 foot downhill, 25 feet. Left to right break right at the end. Not quite. Not a bad read.
Here we go. Let's
tricky.
Drop this and get your
tricky to read those ones. So
tracking.
We'll take a par there. And we move on. I got to start concentrating. I'm more concentrating on chatting shit to you guys. Yeah, I'm dreading having this lump cut out of me though, being awake for it horrific times. And then obviously I'm using my right arm a lot to push myself up and down due to my bad back, so I don't know how that's going to work. Might have to try and get the missus to pick me up. That is not a great swing, but it'll be okay, hopefully. It's going to leave me an awkward footing.
About 180 yards out.
I think the 177 has to be hit here with some backspin on it. If I land anywhere around here, I'm okay, so I can aim further right here, guys. I don't want to end left, and I'm going to end up left at that pin, and that could be off down that hill. Sit down somehow. Sit down. It does.
Nice shot. That'll do.
It does.
Here's a putt for 19 feet.
I was twitchy. We got a 19-footer. Am I seeing break that's not there? No, that break is definitely there, left to right. I thought I was imagining the break, but it is definitely there, and it definitely found it.
Wonderful putt.
And we have 5 under through 6, so this is a glorious start. Couldn't have asked for a better start. This is the first round of golf I'm playing today as well. I'm just warming up. Got to go play in a few other societies as well before I'm out for the weekend. But D-Lou's at 40 under, so I don't think we're catching that, boys.
On the 7th hole, let's see what
Take a miracle. I think he was sitting at like 32. I think he was 7 shots ahead before we started, to be fair. Don't know the player, never heard of him before. We'll assume he's playing legally. You know.
Come on, kick right, come on. And yet another
that's a decent shot.
For you.
That is a decent
Here we
shot.
go for the birdie.
I'm not seeing Chili Pip up on that scoreboard yet either. Imagine he's going to come
Looking pretty
storming
good.
through at some point. But it's
Ooh,
another
and that's
birdie.
your
All we can do is
fourth
keep birdieing him and
birdie of the day.
hope he rests up a bit. Because at this rate we're going to need a 10 under back nine somehow. He's at 42 through 15. Mind you, 10 bobs at 39 through 16. Two absolutely incredible rounds. There's some top 10 in this is so difficult to get. But we are currently 13th. So can we catch this hill and run right at the pin?
Great swing.
Can we catch this hill? It takes you right down to the pin if you catch it right. I think we're going to go long, though. I don't think this is coming as far left as I'd hoped. It's got to catch that swole. You can see the swole. It's gone up the hill. No, it's gone long. Is it going to come round? It's coming. It's trying. It's trying. Come on. Yeah, bolly.
Driving the old green, putting for eagle.
How did it not catch that hill, guys? Then I'm on the yellow lines. I played that perfectly. And it just stops there. It just stops there. Two foot downhill, folks, and that's right at my feet. Don't understand how that has just stopped there. I just got to tap this and hope it stops somehow. Oh, that took a way bigger turn than I was expecting, and that ain't stopping. That ain't stopping for Toffee. That's off the green.
Oh man, that's yeah, just kind of got away from you.
So annoying, guys. That is so annoying. Like. I played that perfectly, and it stopped at the top of that hill. If you watch me enough, you know that happens to me way more than I like.
Oh my!
And I lip out, and on a reachable par 4 where a lot of people probably got eagles, I bloody par it. I can't believe it stopped on a 2 foot downhill fucking slope. That's just annoying. It's just annoying. There's no other words for that. That's annoying. That should have been an eagle opportunity minimum.
Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one.
Let's hit the 260. Uh-oh, this could be bunkered. This could be heavy rough, actually. Oh, wow. That was a terrible shot. The winds have changed on me, guys. The winds have changed. And we are going to be in trouble now. If the wind stays in this direction. We're in trouble on all these holes, guys. It's all running towards the pin, so let's just deal off this and put some spin on it. Trying to keep my swing on that right hand side, force me to slow it, but it should just keep running. Should keep running. It's a good effort.
Play. And about 14
good effort,
feet to go.
Not going to be challenging the top 10 if I keep playing like this, so got to find a swing from somewhere.
Going towards that hole.
Oh,
great work.
Or just find a hot flat stick. It's a 7 under front nine. You can't really ask for more than that. I haven't been in prime position. Playing all right. Just for clarity, boys, I am using a DualSense Edge. As I've said before in previous videos, and as you can see quite clearly from this video, it does not help your swing line. It does, I think, help your tempo. You notice I don't get very, very slows and very, very fast. I do get slows and fasts. I can't get perfects, but they're not the big slows and the big fasts I was getting before. So if it could solve the swing line problem, it could be an amazing controller, but I don't think it's going to solve that problem. Again, an awful strike. I just wanted to get this up there. The 215 was going to be short. This was just one of my between clubs gaps, sadly. Oh, but it was... Oh, I thought this was a par 4. Okay, this is for an eagle then. Well, you got to take an eagle putt. Any time you can get one. I can't actually see the hole. Okay, it's down there. Right in the shadow of the tree. No, just inside the line because it comes back. Have I made the mistake changing that?
Looking very nice. How on earth did you
Oh,
judge that? I
John, how
did
on
not
earth
think that
indeed,
was
my
gonna
friend.
drop. That
If
was
you're wondering how on
amazing.
earth I judged that, folks, check
Jimmy,
out
put a
my
rope
putting
and
hints
tape
and
on
tips
that one. I want
video.
to see that again.
Matty J plays. If you are enjoying the content, guys, surely that eagle deserves a like. And if you're new here and enjoy the dulcet tones of Matty J, then please feel free to subscribe. Or if you just like to mute me and watch the golf, which is probably the better option, do that as well. I appreciate all the support, guys. I'm trying to get up to 200 subs. I'm not far off now. It'd be great if you're new here. They're free. It don't cost anything. And you don't have to watch any of my
Good luck on
videos
this par
if you
3
don't
hole.
want to. But of course, I make this content to be consumed. Let's hit the 155. Touch a D-loft. Touch a spin. Let's play over to this right-hand side. Oh, my fast didn't take me left at all. And the one for how has that gone that
Missed the green
long?
on that one. Okay,
How has a
out of the green side
155
bunker. Let's have a nice up and down.
gone
See
that
if we get
long?
it.
Wow. Well, color me confused because that has
Oh,
baffled me. Our
well done
155.
out of that
There's
sand.
no way it should have gone that long.
Okay, well
I nearly hit
played.
the 166. I would have been bloody in the trees. But all right, 34 through 11. Piggies is at 38 and in the clubhouse. 43 is the lead. We ain't catching that.
Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole.
Play over this side. Do we just go for it? Should we just go for it, guys? Oh, fasted it and pushed it. Well, I should have played over that side, and I did. Don't go in the heavy.
All right, second shot on the 12th.
Just unfortunately brilliant, aren't I? Oh, this should run left to right and straight down this hill. So have I judged that well? That's not bad. It's going to keep moving, but that's not bad. It's a little
5-foot putt here.
bucket there for you. Hard to make eagle there. Tricky pin, really. Well defended by the bunker.
That
but
was fantastic.
That's another birdie. We're 3 under through the opening 3 holes of the back 9. And we're flying, really. Are we 10 under? What did we start at? 25? I think we're 10 under already. We are 10 under. Oof. Can we catch 10 bob? 5 more birdies in 5 holes, really. Probably not likely.
That was a tee shot. Just spanked.
See that big loop-de-loop at the bottom of my swing? I've noticed it on a lot of other streamers. Apex Hounds, Stives, the world number 1. Oh my god, this is a tricky. I'm gonna have to hit a 260. I need the wind and my slow to bring me back. I partialed it as much as I could. That's not bad. It's going to be a putt at a birdie, but it's not a gimme by a long stretch of the imagination. 27, 1 foot up. I mean, I know a lot of you boys will be saying, but it's you, Matty J. Your putting's always a gimme. And this is... Oh! I can't believe that snuck on that right edge. Ah, it's a shame. That would have been a beautiful putt to make. Would have kept the momentum up. Now, sorry, we 5 back of 10 bob with 5 to play.
We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one.
All right, we should be able to find this fairway here. Just avoid that tree. This hopefully holds this right-hand side. Yeah, kick straight. That's nice.
This one's about 110 yards from the pin.
110. I have a 112 or a 97, so we are betwixt and between here. Gonna have to loft up the 112. Push it into that wind, and that should be good. Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Tricky when you're between a distance like that. 13 feet out. Got this little curler. The beads gave me the line there, so I'm hoping I can trust in it.
Right. All right, let's tap her on
Oh
in
my
and
word, that's
continue on
been
our
happening
way.
so much this week. I had one round, I think it was in Platinum, where I lipped out maybe 6 times on a bounce. And that's the end of me getting second. But can I just get a
Here we
top
go
10 place?
with
I'm
par
currently
5.
T9th, so I need to make something happen on this par 5 to solidify it. That harsh lip out is still reverberating around the stands. The crowds are
Okay,
all
we are
in
about
state of shock.
245 yards out from
Matty J is
here.
wondering what happened, what he did in life to deserve that travesty. And we are so between clubs here. This is where my clubs don't play out. I'm going to hit the 215 because I don't mind chipping up on this one. So let's hit this with some full spin because it goes further with spin. Oh, I've pushed it out to the right. Should come round though. There's a hill here. Not a bad miss if you're going to miss it right. Where's the flag? It must be a bit below me.
Putting for eagle here.
It is, but that's not a
Lucky
bad leave.
got 22 feet to go.
I would back myself usually, but my putting's not being quite at the races today. But let's see. I've had some good ones, mind. Come back, go back left. Oh, it didn't. It went right to left, left to right, and didn't come back again. So I'm misreading those beads, or they're disappearing as I look back on them. One or the other. But we are sticking at 36.
Got a headwind blowing in our face.
Oh wait, was that an eagle top? That was an eagle shot, wasn't it? Oh, damn it. That's going to hang out to the right. Got to be careful of those bunkers here. It's okay.
Okay, second shot here on the 16th.
Awkward feet. Awkward mat, really. Oh, that's not coming back, is it? Oh, it is. I didn't think that was going to come back. I thought I'd pushed that out too far right, but that's come back lovely. That is a glorious approach shot. The Matty J's guide to approach play is coming soon, guys. I put it on hold while I try and adapt to this controller, but I don't think I'm going to adapt to the controller. I think I have to adapt my game to the controller as opposed to trying to get the controller to go back to swinging straight. And that'll all be explained in my guide to approach play, which is basically know your swing and play for it. And if you watch Stives,
number 17,
the world number one, he won't mind me saying, I don't think, an absolutely awful swing. It is horrific, but he knows exactly where that swing's going every time. It's horrifically consistent. So he plays for it, and well, he is unbeatable right now. This has got to kick on. Oh no.
Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time.
How was that kick backwards?
Just in the green side rough here.
That is a huge error, guys. That's a huge error. This is problematic. This is problematic. I just need that to sit down.
And this one is a safe par.
Yeah, but he is the prime example of someone who is playing to his swing. Right, he's made his swing work for him. And it is about having a consistent swing. You don't have to have the best swing. If you know your swing's always going left, then just aim further right. If you know it's always going right, aim further left. If you know it's always going straight, just play the wind. It's a little bit more tricky if you know your swing's always going left, because I find when your feet are aiming left and the wind's aiming left, the game seems to give you more left, if that makes any sense. Anyway, don't need to describe that now. We'll talk about that if I ever get to doing a my approach video. We'll be using great terms like more left, because that feels like a good term, right? Idiot. I can't talk. All right, here we go. 18th. 181 in to a par 5. It's all going downhill. Let's try and catch this right-hand side of this green. I don't want to know about that hill, really. Hopefully I've played perfectly for this right-hand side of the green, because that hill will kick me on too far. And I kicked on too far.
And for a final score of 58.
But we got a putt. We got a putt. 57-foot putt for eagle. Why the hell not, folks? Don't see why this shouldn't be in my wheelhouse. I don't see why this shouldn't be in my wheelhouse. Turn! It is not taking the break I'm seeing at the end, or that break is disappearing on me. All those lines were breaking when I was looking up there at the end of the hole. I expected it to turn back, and that's 3 times in this round it hasn't. But we finished with a birdie. We finish at a 12, and that's a 13 under, 38 actually, so we're T5th. Let's get to the proper leaderboard. There's Chili Pip, though. Hopefully we tied with him. Let's get to the proper leaderboard, because that one hasn't counted my last hole for some reason. Yeah, T5th, 38 under, guys. There we go. We made the top 5 in the Apex Hounds Society for now. There's still a day to play, but I'm going to take that. 38 under feels amazing, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Have a fabulous weekend. I'm going to go get cut open. I will see you on the other side. Peace out. Thanks all.